Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Please like, subscribe, and share. Right, hit the subscribe button right here. Remember to check out this hip hop and Igbo culture by yours faithfully, Martin Fanch Quickly on on Amazon.com. Check it out. We're having a press conference tomorrow, so pull up. Let's have fun. Stick around. Good morning and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Today, the 15th day of April 2024. Today is Monday and the time is a minute past the hour of 7. It's time for newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers. But before we do that, we'll go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines. Please stay with us.
Do you know that you have the right to political broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of the broadcast or the conduct of the broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and or write to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that the complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that the complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
You're welcome back to newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news making the headlines on The Guardian, Leadership, Vanguard, Daily Post, Punch, Sun, The Nation. This day, and if time permits, we are also going to take a look at Nigerian Tribune newspapers. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080 96661035. You can as well join us on Facebook as we are live at Ebonade 103.5 FM. Drop your comments on the comment section of the live video. I am Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper this morning. Insecurity. Imo Commissioner of Police solicits constant prayers, support from clerics, citizens. Nollywood set for Italy Film Festival. Minister applauds secure ID's digital transformation. Provide ex-president's loan details. Socio-economic rights and accountability projects urges Tinubu. Axela raises 16.4 billion naira in bond issuance. Sticky prices. Poor control upset consumers despite a stronger naira. Tension in Middle East as conflict escalates amid concerns for global markets. Open Institute of Technology to welcome students from Africa. APC chief decries alleged funding of party by Tinubu governors. Nobody cleared yet in humanitarian ministry probe, says EFCC. Junior Pope, family calls for privacy as NSIB begins a probe of boat accident. Bago declares emergency on Togre in Niger. DSS arrests El Rufai's political ally. Group decries the government's failure to secure Chibok schools 10 years after. Igbo group advocates new constitution as panacea to Nigeria's problem. 19 die in Oyo road mishap. Nigerian customs. Benin Republic meet to deepen trade. Nigerian customs. Benin Republic meet to deepen trade. RCCG. Military offer free Medicare to families of fallen heroes. Human Rights Writers Association accuses security forces of compromise in Plateau. Federal government partners 20 agro-equipment manufacturers to boost food production. Ekiti PDP berates Oyabanji over 110 fresh appointees into bloated cabinet. Enugu government to begin enforcement of confiscation of water tankers without color code. Engineers lament incessant collapses, advocate local content. APC chieftain urges Tinubu to negotiate diesel pump price at Dangote refinery. Group berates Bashiru for allegedly disparaging Ariboshala. Ijaw Youth Congress urges South-South governors to utilize gas resources for electricity generation. Edo PDP denies involvement in alleged attack on Apata. Ohaneze laws a 15 trillion naira Lagos Calabar Coastal Road project. 6 Nigerians support. Over 17 million Nigerians currently food insecure, says FEM. Electricity workers reject tariff hike, says decision anti-people. Tension mounts in House of Reps over move to endorse a PDP's acting share. Odili's endorsement of administration unsettling to detractors, Fubara declares. Odili's endorsement of administration unsettling to detractors, Fubara declares. Nigeria witnesses over 4,000 cyber attacks daily, ranks fifth on global index. 21 Chibok girls return with 34 kids. Army probe soldiers alleged killing of hotel manager in Abia. Group advocates safe, secure environment for women, girl child. Police swoop on Abuja kidnappers, SIM card peddlers, arrest 12. Concerns over abduction of men for marathon anal sex in Lagos. Police arrest armed robbery suspects in Imo, recover arms, ammunition. Nigerian activists, 6 others are drowned in Lagos within 7 days. Ogun communities allege unfair lotto interchange alignment. Pregnant woman, widow, nabbed over 3.2 million naira counterfeit cash, illicit substance. Peter, Borarinwa, Onirinwa, Avatar, educationist, great lover of his community. COVID-19 funds. Recovered Abacha loot rerouted to government officials, EFCC. Ondo monarch passes away months after ascending throne. Open distance learning pathway to achieving SDG 4 Tinubu. Open distance learning pathway to achieve SDG 4 Tinubu. Senators, reps listed as a federal government suspends officials in ministries, departments, agencies over billions in project infractions. Army confirms a murder of lady by soldier in Enugu barracks. Lagos issues advisory as 7 people drowned in 6 days. Federal government unveils plans for inland waterways coastal services. Military destroys illegal refining sites both in area bombardment rivers. FRSC not recruiting. Spokesman alerts job seekers. NIPCO NIPCO completes 4 CNG stations in Lagos. NCC seizes 300 million naira worth of pirated books at One Port. Damagun. PDP reps caucus split over support for acting chairman amid calls for resignation. Some 15 dead in Eastern DR Congo attacks. 15 dead in Eastern DR Congo attacks. Christian Association of Nigeria demands a rescue of remaining Chibok girls. Safe Schools Initiative, federal government to engage hunters, vigilantes on intelligence gathering. Fuel subsidy, a monster that deprived the Nigerians myriad of social amenities, information minister. Zamfara, troops neutralize bandits, recover weapons, animals. Nigeria struggles to find buyers for over 30 million barrels of crude oil. MB suspends operations in 2 plants, engaging experts in mathematics curriculum to tutor students who curb failures, says Dairo. Nigeria's debt servicing may rise by 48.38% as budget faces distortion. Northern Elders Forum not speaking for North Matawale. NDIC backs CBN's initiative on commercial banks recapitalization. Federal government earmarks 1.5 billion naira to support indigent cancer care. 10 years on, Christian Association of Nigeria seeks a release of remaining Chibok girls. 10 years on, Christian Association of Nigeria seeks release of remaining Chibok girls. MFLA, ABO, stakeholders Forum decries on ending investigation, persecution. Makinde commiserates with Bishop Oke over mother's death. Mufwang urges vigilance as fresh attacks claim 13 lives on Plateau. Mufwang urges vigilance as fresh attacks claim 13 lives on the Plateau. IMF reappoints Georgieva as a managing director till 2029. Sanwo-Olu says praying constantly for Nigeria. Leaders key to better nation. Again, Nigerian referees missing as a FIFA picks officials for Paris Olympics. NACON perfects preparations for Hajj 2024 in Saudi Arabia. Linus Idahosa Foundation empowers widows in Ebe. Tinubu's renewed hope agenda is a reality, says Wike. Africa has ingredients to be successful. United Nations envoy for Africa. And MBN project brings Made by Nigerians fair to Kaduna Food Festival. Adopting 2014 National Conference report will be unconstitutional. ACF shifting. Bibani books to hold visual session. Church launches weekly subsidized market for members. We will sustain military onslaught against bandits in Zamfara. Tinubu tells Governor Lawal list of Lagos areas newly upgraded to Band A to enjoy 20 hours electricity. NERC approves additional 34 Band A feeders in Lagos. Matawale slams on Northern elders over regret on voting Tinubu. Group 6 amnesty for Abakiari. False prolonged imprisonment. Gunmen invade Oyo State Secretariat. Lagos State Waste Management Agency Academy trains interns on waste management. Edo 2024. PDP's legacy group demands a fair treatment from Governor Obaseki. Makinde assents to establishment of a rule of law enforcement authority. UTME police jamb one candidates against patronizing fake websites. Kuka advises Nigerians to use power authority to impact humanity. That's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning. From the Guardian newspaper, we'll flip over to Leadership newspaper. Junior Pope, NSIB begins investigation into boat accident. Entrepreneurs get NML award as ECOWAS Youth Ambassador. Recapitalization. UBA unveils proactive strategies to navigate regulatory changes. United Nations supported non-governmental organization plans 400,000 housing units in Nigeria. No compensation for shanties along coastal road project. Umahi, the police and the crime statistics. Air peace, capitalism and national interest. 2024 budget exposes misuse of funds by ministries, department, agencies. 70% of Nigerian family businesses still die after first generation. How we recovered 32.7 billion naira, $445,000 from humanitarian ministry, EFCC, electricity tariff. Workers threaten protests over maltreatment by customers. Experts sensitize Nigerians on retirement planning strategies. Northern governors Omon Ogbonniono, Iran, Israel face off. Nigerian experts warn of grave implications. Lawan, 6 military probe into civilian killings in Yobe. Those with integrity are with us. Ubara. Lagos police now dispatch a rider for stealing 1.7 million naira worth of phones. How we recovered 32.7 billion naira. We've taken this. Automotive West Africa Automotive Show opens in Lagos May 14th. Protest rocks Yobe community over alleged killing of 4 by soldiers. Review of a movie, a Yimofe. Socio-economic rights and accountability projects asked Tinubu to publish loan agreements by Obasanjo. Others. Bayer Leverkusen clinch first Bundesliga title. EPL, Liverpool slip up in title race with defeat to Crystal Palace. Aston Villa stuns Arsenal as Premier League title race takes new twist. Police arrest 2 suspected kidnappers, rescue victim in Enugu. DSS arrest El Rufai's political associate, Aisha Galadima. Troops ambush, kill 2 terrorists in Kaduna. Troops ambush, kill 2 terrorists in Kaduna. Junior Pope, NSIB begins investigation into boat accident. Ababio meets South APC state chairman, tax them on party unity. Chanties, caravan owners along Lagos Calabar Coastal Road won't be compensated. My alleged graft unease calm in Kanu over planned arraignment of Ganduje. Others. Oyo Secretariat invasion. Group tax security agencies on intelligence gathering. Damagum. Tension in reps as a PDP lawmakers may clash over confidence vote. Police intercept stolen truck with 30 million naira goods. Arrest suspects in Bauchi. Governor Alia orders security agencies to fish out criminal elements in Benue. Edo poll. Oshomole apologizes to Uboide as ex-lawmaker returns to APC. Fubara pledges to develop all parts of rivers. Army investigates personnel over death of hotel manager in Abia. Nigeria Air Force destroys 7 illegal refining sites, 4 boats in rivers. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency arrests pregnant woman with counterfeit 3.2 million naira cash. Olumide Oyewumi, Nigerian bespoke designer, intensify style proficiency. Middle East crisis group urges African Union to prepare in defense of Africa. Lagos traders, women, others seek reinstatement of suspended minister. Ondo monarch dies a few months after installation. CDCU giving citizens a dashboard on governance. That's the most you can take from the leadership newspaper this morning. From the leadership newspaper, we'll flip over to Vanguard newspaper. Diesel gobs 80% of manufacturers' profit. Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, NERC, should also interrogate Eco Electricity Distribution Company. Tariff hike, TCN, Discos, Bika over failing 20 hours supply. Iran, Biden, an embarrassment to US for urging Israel not to retaliate. Ex-Trump aide. Israel yet to decide scope of retaliatory attack against Iran, says official. Israel yet to decide scope of retaliatory attack against Iran, says official. High cost of drugs, Orthodox services, pregnant women return to traditional antenatal care. Middle East on the brink. United Nations chief condemns Iran's attack on Israel. We will not take part in any retaliatory action against Iran, US warns Israel. Banks recapitalization weighs down stock market. Investors lose 633 billion naira. Global condemnation trails Iran's attack on Israel. Okuama allow entramped residents access to their homeland. A Wu kingdom begs Tinubu army. Global condemnation. We've taken this. Why imposition of candidates is rampant in APC? Salihu Lukman. Chaos as armed agitators in camouflage invade Oyo government secretariat. APC clears 16 aspirants for Ondo governorship primary. Over 300 drones and missiles fired from Iran, Israel Army. Ondo 2024, D-Day nears as APC aspirants relocate to Abuja for Tinubu's endorsement. Allen Onyema, consistent trailblazer. Armed henchmen attack ex-governor Autumn's COS in farm, abduct wife, maid. Armed herdsmen attack ex-governor Autumn's COS in farm, abduct wife. Autumn's COS in farm, abduct wife, maid. 1-year-old baby killed, 15 houses razed as gunmen invade Lagos community. Patient abandoned by children in hospitals goes unruly, masses upward with urine. Patient abandoned by children in hospital goes unruly, messes up with ward with urine. Abia Army orders officers arrest for torturing hotel manager to death. Man kills mother over palm oil proceed in Oshun. Why Junior Pope refused to wear life jacket? Movie producer. Drama as US-based model. Okay, this is not for us. But still on the stories making the headlines on the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Why Nigeria's oil production dropped for 2 consecutive months. Minister Lubobri. Lagos has only one Ohaneze Ndi Igbo president, Igbo leaders. Okwama. Storm over bodies of dead villagers. That's the much we can take from the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 08096661035. You can as well join us on Facebook as we're live at Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Drop your comments on the comment section of the live video. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the Vanguard newspaper, we'll flip over to the Punch newspaper. Army probes personnel's role in Abia hotel manager's death. Yoruba Nation, security beefed up in Southwest government houses. NCC intercept 300 million naira pirated books at One Port. Kidnap of Autumn's ex-COS wife, Barbaric, says Alia. Federal government to enlist hunters in safe school initiative. Association laws Sanwo-Olu's support for small, medium enterprises. PDP plot to unseat Damagun Tickings as Atiku backs Suswan. PDP plot to unseat Damagun Tickings as Atiku backs Suswan. 19 die in Oyo road crash. Anambra Labour Party receives 300 APGA defectors vowed to unseat Soludo. Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project demands audit of federal government's loans since 1999. Orderlies are backing, giving my opponents high blood pressure. Fubara. Military bombs 7 illegal refineries in Rivers. Lagos warns against breaking waterway safety rules. 143 false fire alarms received in 3 months. Director. Soldier who killed lover, not repentant Boko Haram terrorist. Army. EFCC recovers a fresh $445,000, 3 billion naira in humanitarian ministry probe. Let freed Chibok girls reunite with families, community, tells government. Niger Delta Development Commission to fast-track army jetty construction. Iran, Israel, Nigeria, G7 urges ceasefire. World leaders condemn attack. Labour asks federal government to unveil new minimum wage May 1st. Edo government demolishes Chibok's residence security post. Many fear dead as hoodlums go on the rampage in Niger. Ondo, Ayodatiwa, 14 governor aspirants get clearance certificates today. Why it is difficult prosecuting old cases of Naira abuse, EFCC. Junior Pope's body not buried by Riverside Police. NMPP, New Nigerian People's Party, urges the federal government to safeguard schools, rescue remaining Chibok girls. No faction in Benue APC, says National Assembly caucus. That's the much we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning. From the Punch newspaper, we'll flip over to the Sun newspaper. Carlos sympathizes with Umunnoji timber market fire victims. Labor manufacturers kick as a federal government raises electricity tariff by 240%. Tinubu signs a student loan scheme bill into law. Kano's continued detention. IPOB leader's brother writes open letter to Southeast governors. Rivers crisis. Fubara declares war. Labor manufacturers kicks as federal government raises electricity tariff by 240%. We're taking this. Hunger. KB residents invade warehouses, loot bags of rice, maize, millet. I don't wish my worst enemies to have the ordeal I had with my abductors. Anambra Guba, APC, Afghans endless war. How to end gridlock on Apapa Oshodi Expressway. Akukwe, GFFMA boss. Opposition parties. Merger dead on arrival. Okechukwu. Opposition parties merger dead on arrival. Okechukwu. Implementing Oronsanya report is blaming workers for government's corruption. Nigeria doomed without any constitution. Kalo, chairman, PDP coalition. Government must address critical issues in the oil sector. Bode George. Nigeria invests £48 million in NESP Phase 2. Unified NIIP will eliminate complaints, fake insurance certificate, NIA. Unified NIPP will eliminate complaints, fake insurance certificates, NIA. That's the much we can take from the Sun newspaper this morning. From the Sun newspaper, we'll flip over to the Daily Post newspaper. Flooding. NEMA. Others urged to implement measures to avert disaster. Police commence a recruitment process in Anambra, Enugu. Naira abuse. EFCC investigates more celebrities after jailing Bobrisky. Zazua Emirate loses district head. We have not cleared anyone involved in fraud at the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, EFCC. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency intercepts 900,000 opioid pills, 1,347.4 kg in 7 states. Nnamdi Kanu, ADF, demands unconditional release of IPOB leader. You are listening to newspaper headlines on Airborne at the 103.5 FM. We'll now go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers. Please stay with us.
The entire people of Eze Onya Kingdom Omo in Ayamelum local government area of Anambra State announced the annual festival of their powerful deities, Nkapwa Eze Enu Ibago Festival,
Coming up on Sunday, 21st April 2024. It will run from 21st of April to 21st of May 2024. They call on the general public to come and witness the work of these deities. Nkapa Eze Enu Ibaru signed Achebe Nnagwo, the oldest man in Eze Onya, Obalum Mbechi, the chief priest.
Always listen to Prophet Dan Okichukwu on the Voice of Deliverance every Tuesday, 7:15 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. You are great, yes, you are holy one. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
O stechikwala n'ọzọ ọ ga-adagbuwa m ọ ga-adị ebube otiti mmanụ Chineke ga-ata agbọ a ga-agwọ ndị ọrịa ụzọ emechiri emechi ga-emeghe maka na ike ka ike gaji ịga njem. Oh yes, Tabernacle of Praise and Adoration Ministry wey dey for Gideon Ukwu don launch with their ogbonge program wey dem call Mightier Than All 2024. Isiokwu ya bụ Wounded but Not Destroyed. Hey, ekwela ka akọrọ gị akọrọ, ekwela ka akọrọ gị akọrọ o, maka na onye ga-anọ n'isi ihe ọmụma bụ Apostle Dr. John Oka JP, onye ozi ụmụ Chukwu ji dị ebube, ebe Sista Rosemary Chukwu ọ ga-eme ya bụ ya ga-akpara Mike n'aka wee nye ndị eluigwe ihe ha na-eri. Emisila ya tọọ, ọ ga-adị n'abalị 24 nakwa n'abalị 25 nke ọnwa April, ya bụ 24th and 25th April 2024. Ọ ga na-amalite n'elekere 10 nke abalị n'ụbọchị ndị a niile, ebe ọ ga-adị bụ n'ụlọ ụka Tabernacle of Praise Adoration Ministries dị n'Ogidi Ukwu, Anambra State. Ọ ga-adị egwu, you can't afford to miss it. Jesus bụ eze. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Ebona, the 103.5 FM Ogidi, in conjunction with Baboa Production, presents the launching of the book Hip Hop and Igbo Culture, authored by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie Ezanumba the First, Metal of Ebona, the 103.5 FM. It is hip hop book launch and music concerts featuring Metal, Leo Emma, Daddy Son, Sir White, a Hectray of Dream FM 92.5 Enugu, Sky C, Udo Udo, King Kelp C, One Kid, Noble Prince, Bob Zero, MC of the Day, Daddy C, Onye Zenebu P, na Choice FM Nnewi, DJs, DJ Easy of Ebona, the 103.5 FM, and DJ Way of Choice, 97.1 Newi. It is happening on the 21st April 2024 at Leofield Residency Hotel, Okidi. Special guest of honor, Honorable Udomezuel, Honorable Member representing Idemili North Local Government Council, Anambra State House of Assembly. For enquiries on sponsorship and advert placement, call 080 39 16 7049 or you WhatsApp 080 65 79 6599. There will also be a press conference on Tuesday, 16th day of April 2024 by 1 p.m.
Country people, another ogbonge opportunity don land for you to secure your own landed property for better location with small money before price go carry you go where you no know. This one na legit info from the stables of Robin Fave Concept Limited. I know say you don sabi that name by now. Robin Fave Concept Limited na big name for this real estate business. We get the track record and we dey deliver for everything we talk. Now we bring you Blessed Garden Estate, Phase 1 and Phase 2. Now we still bring you Airlight Garden Estate and Unique Garden Estate. All these estates, they're the capital city of Delta State and people wey sabi levels don buy them finish. But no worry, because land no dey finish, and our work na to direct you go where you go get the best value for your money. This time we don carry am come your domot with the brand new Golden City Garden Estate, Otulu, just 2 minutes from Akuku Igbo local government secretariat. This one na confirmed premium estate wey you fit get with small money wey no go turn your eye at all. Just 450,000 naira for one plot inside our special promo wey dey on now. From now till 2 weeks time, this estate dey for Otulu off Asaba Benin Expressway, just 2 minutes from Asaba Housing Estate and 5 minutes from Tech Group of Companies. Golden City Garden Estate dey for good location when be say na only 20 minutes e go take from Coca Junction flyover, 10 minutes from Asaba International Airport, and e no far from the express road. For inside Golden City Garden Estate, you go enjoy light and water 247. The environment clean and the day serene for you and your family with good road network and street light go dey shine for every corner. You no go worry about security because solid fence dey around the estate and security men when dem train wella go man the gate 247. On top that one, recreational center dey for your maximum relaxation. Wetin you dey wait for? Waka come Robin Fave Concept Limited office make you collect your own plot inside the brand new Golden City Garden Estate. Because special promo dey on now, and for this promo season, you go get 464 square meters of land wey be 50 by 100 for only 450,000 naira. This promo na for only 2 weeks. So no dull yourself. With only 450k, you don't become landlord inside this correct estate for with capital city. Call us today for 081 68 2403. That is 081 68 32 2403. I say 081 68 32 2403. Once you pay, we go allocate your land, give you sharply, plus give you deed of assignment, register survey plan, and government approved decision. When go show say even government confirm what we do, you no get anything to worry about. Now we the runner. If you no get all the money to pay now, you fit dey pay small for the one where they call installment payment plan. Whether na 3 months, 6 months, or even 12 months, as long as you no go turn your eye, better payment plan dey for you to choose. Take advantage of this special promo when they on now unto say one plot of land will be 464 square meters, now only 450,000 naira. Because once this promo end, the price go increase small. And the promo na just 2 weeks e go last. Secure the future for you and your family. Buy your own land today. Make yourself become landlord inside the new Golden City Garden Estate, Otulu, when be only 2 minutes from Akuku Igbo local government secretariat. Come our office when they inside Chibok petrol station, kilometer 8, Asaba Benin Expressway, Asaba Delta State. Or call us on top 081 68 32 2403. That is 081 68 32 2403. I say 081 68 32 2403. Now, Robin Fave Concept Limited, they develop Golden City Garden Estate.
Divine Galilee Christ Assembly Mission Ogidi na-ewetala gị 3 days of encounter nke isiokwu ya bụ Wonders Without Numbers bụ nke ga-amalite n'ụbọchị Tuesday.
Come and experience God's presence at its fullest as Divine Galilee Christ Assembly Mission Ogidi presents Today.
You're welcome back to Newspaper Headlines on Airborne at the 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080-96661035. You can as well join us on Facebook as we're live at Airborne at the 103.5 FM. Drop your comments on the comment section of the live video. We are on to the Daily Post newspaper. Moro tackles PDP reps over call for acting national chairman's resignation. Police recruitment. AIG warns against scammers. Ababio calls for party unity. Meets South APC state chairman. ONU contributed to national development. Police affairs minister. Senators. Reps set to resume plenary in newly remodeled chambers. That's the much we can take from the Daily Post newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the Daily Post newspaper, we flip over to the Nation newspaper. A decade of hope, heartache over Chibok girls. Why North Central should return PDP share slot by Suswan. US restates support for Nigeria's anti-terror war victims' families. Nigeria projected to become world's fifth largest economy by 2075. Commodities prices drop as Naira sustains rally. Alleged 109 billion Naira fraud. I thought I wouldn't be tried, says ex-AGF Idris. Sanwo-Olu, who will ensure APC remains a party of choice. Chaibu's security post demolished. IMF MD Georgieva to serve as IMF MD for second term. Southwest governors take measures against agitators. That's the much we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning. From the Nation newspaper, we'll flip over to the Nigerian Tribune. Jando condemns attack on Eban Oriomi, calls for investigation. Minister donates 3.5 million naira to victims of attacks in Kogi. Water scarcity. Governor Bala Muhammad apologizes to Bauchi residents. Chibok girls. NMPP calls for safe schools. Rescue of remaining victims. Intervene in Dangote refinery pump price. APC chieftain appeals to Tinubu. Hike in electricity tariff. Further exploitation of Nigerians. National Union of Electricity Employees. Police to honor deserving officers for exemplary performance. Yoruba Nation. Police beef up security in Ekiti Government House Assembly Complex. Iron. Steel distributors culpable in sale of substandard products. Standard Organization of Nigeria. Yoruba group condemns attack on Oyo Government Secretariat. Akwa Ibom. Pensioners. Lord Governor Umo Eno over pension increments. Yoruba Nation. Governor Adeleke beefs up security in Oshun. Emir of Katagum hails Bauchi Deputy Governor's loyalty, support to Bala Mohammed. 21 released Chibok girls came with 34 children. Mutara Muhammad Foundation. That's the much we can take from the Nigerian Tribune this morning. That will also mark the conclusion of all that we have for you on this particular edition of Newspaper Headlines on Ebonade 103.5 FM. We'll now flip over to our WhatsApp portal for reactions. From our WhatsApp portal this morning, we have this message that says there is need for us Nigerians to learn from history. There used to be a country called USSR. Where is it today? he has broken up because certain things happened and it became evident that it could not be held together by force for the betterment of all Nigerians. A national conference, a sovereign or otherwise far from threatening the unity of Nigeria, will provide a firm basis for a lasting unity. Frankly speaking, I do not see why, as a Nigerian, I would prefer to be a citizen of a smaller country if we can make what we are now a happier place for all Nigerians, irrespective of a tribal extraction. But if we okay, if we more or less agree that this country can never be a happier place unless we do something more fundamental, why should we not say so and do the needful? Dear President Alhaji Bola Tinubu should hasten up the unconditional release process of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God see us through. Comrade Manley Oduogu from Odumobosi, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We have this message. This one is coming from Honorable Obasi, aka Authority is More Than Power. He says 20 Chibok girls are returned with 29 children is a welcome development, but very, very important. Government supposed to quarantine them and keep watching them because their fathers are terrorists and bandits. And remember that insecurity and hunger is the major problem of this country. Government, okay, wake up. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We have a message coming from Pauline Wizu from Onitsha, and he says, Anambra Abga members' defection to Labour Party, true or lies, is a propaganda. We watch and see. Pauline Wizu from Onitsha. We have a message. This one says, okay, it's coming from Agonabo. He's joining us from Ofa Agolozibo, and he says, Plateau killing saga. Let federal government tell masses truth about the killing in Plateau, Benue killings, and kidnappings in the states, and what our gallant soldiers are doing in the area. And the killing of our gallant soldiers in every section of the state is a barbaric and condemnable. And Iran-Israel Hamas war is getting out of hand and can cause world war. Let America join Israel to stop Iran shooting missiles at the border of Israel. The world needs to condemn Iran at these barbaric acts, but will not stop only on condemning it alone, but move to stop it for further attack. And he said, Kalo detention is unfair and highly condemned. Hunger saga, continuous breaking of warehouse opposition is still lingering and can't stop hunger. Now, okay, can't stop hungry. To stop Fulani militia who attack farmers, killing and destroying terrorist bandits, kidnapping in the land by soldier will help stop hunger. We are watching as things unfold. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Agonabo from Ofa Aguluzibo. We have this one is coming from Chinedu Oneka Pastor, and he says Iran is trying to start a war with Israel, which they cannot be able to handle. Talk more of a finishing. They should stop now or be ready to face the wrath of Israelis and Israelis allies. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Valentine Edene from Mumbo says, what is the work of Christian Association of Nigeria? Because without them, Christians must prevail. Years back in the dispensation of Mr. Buhari as the president, Boko Haram terrorists killed thousands of Reverend Fathers and church members in one part of Nigeria, especially Benue State, even as that the Christian Association of Nigeria didn't trigger off any agitation or talk to Nigerian government boldly because those brethren were so biased about the release of Chibok girls. Go to those who are heading the association here in Nigeria. Valentine Edene, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We have this message. It is coming from Chike Obata from Obineti Tokozu, and it says 24 Chibok girls returned home with 36 children. Another war. When will Nigeria recover from fuel subsidy removal, transport fee, and they said other things are costly. He says, why can't Nigeria implement 2014 confab? APC clear Ondo pool. They have plan. Congratulations to Anambra State Labour Party for received defected APGA members in the party. We are progressing. Nnamdi Kanu, Apple court given order to release him appeal to court to give order to release him unconditionally, and now group give order to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. As I hear in the news, please let President Tinubu and others that have their hands in detaining this man release him to go and meet his family. It's late. Let me say it again. All states in Nigeria must not be ruled by APC. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Join
Join Divine Galilee Christ Assembly Mission Ogidi on their weekly activities for your undiluted word of God, deliverance, and unlimited blessings. Every Tuesday, prophetic service and deliverance, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Every Thursday, counseling, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Every Friday, night of vengeance, 9 p.m. till dawn. Venue, permanent site, former Bujo bus stop, Idoma Estate, Ogidi, code 0806 797-3760 or 0813-699-4615. For Asaba branch, every Monday is counseling 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Wednesdays, prophetic service and deliverance 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sundays, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Venue number 5, Angie Oko Street, Bonsac, behind the Seat of Wisdom School, Asaba. Phone 0806 595 2899. Hosts Mommy Blessing, aka Anugo, the General Overseer. Come and experience the light of God.
How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebonadi FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be,
Our government,
Street Report is here to make sense of it all. Street Report is causing social change across your streets, in your community. Street Report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin Ifanish, number the force every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Epona 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On Emas Nebona the corner 24/7, 24/7.
You're welcome back to Newspaper Headlines on Airborne and the 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 08096661035. You can also join us on Facebook as we are live at Airborne and the 103.5 FM. Drop your comment on the comment section of the live video. We are on to the WhatsApp messages. And still on our WhatsApp message, we got a message that is coming from Engineer Ebuka Joshua Dawson, and he's joining us from 33. And he says, Ohaneze renews push for additional states is a welcome development. Engineer Ebuka Joshua Dawson from 33. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We have this message. It's coming from Boniface Chidubem John Paul. He's reaching us from Delta State, and he says, I really want to appreciate your tremendous efforts towards bringing us and the general public up to speed with the day-to-day happenings in this very country. Let's continue to be hopeful as things unfold. May God continue to see us through. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We have this message. It's coming from Amecha Nene from Uruwere Nkulu Ogidi, and he says, okay, thanks for the update. God bless you. God bless you too. Thank you so much for joining us. We have this message. This one is coming from Obiora from Okozu, and he says, I'm a killed hotel manager. I'm a killed 4 people, killing in Plateau and others. Why Nigerians are silent in these atrocities today? The blood of the innocent people are wasted away for nothing. But one day, the blood of the evil people must be wasted. Believe it or not, God anger is fast coming. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We have this one. It's coming from, okay, there's no name to this. Okay, but we'll get back to you on your inquiry. But thank you so much for joining us this morning. And now we'll flip over to our Facebook portal. We have this message that is coming from Chinwoba Ume, and it says, Chibok girls saga, what efforts did the federal government of Nigeria, what are they doing to release them? As a continuous holding them will cause more havoc in northern Nigeria, and it will increase more people to join these deadly groups called Boko Haram terrorists, bandits, kidnapping. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We have this message. It's coming from Dr. Mrs. Mma Olebara from Owerri, and she says, why is the federal government backing workers on tariff hike to continue suffering while they keep enjoying? What an insensitive government. Labour has no option than to go on strike, as it is the only language government understands. Okay, we have this message also. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Dr. Mrs. Mma Olebara. We have this one. It's coming from also Francis Nnamani from Amakunse in Enugu State. And he says the federal government should ensure strict reduction in the current hike in electricity tariff to ameliorate the plight of the average Nigerians. May God help us. Also, Francis continued and says, I want to say a big congratulations to Bayern Leverkusen for emerging the current German Bundesliga champions for the first time. Also, kudos to our brother Victor Boniface for making a laudable impact in the team. Happy New Week to everyone. Also, Francis from Amagunze in Enugu State. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. This is the spot where we'll call it a day on this particular edition of Newspaper Headlines on Airborne Ade 103.5 FM. Remember, it comes your way weekdays in the morning once it's 7 o'clock. So keep a date and don't touch the dial of Airborne Ade 103.5 FM. Once it's 8:20 this morning, we'll be back with Birthday Splash. Till we meet again, I am Martin. Have a fabulous morning.
How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebonadi FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be.
Government, whatever.
Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community. Street report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin Ifeanyi as our number the first every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebonade 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On Martin Ebonade corner 24/7, 24/7. Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebonade 103.5 FM. It's Martin Ifeanyi every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebonade 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/gistfm every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
ezinụlọ bụ ọdịmma obodo. Onye doziri ezinụlọ edozigo obodo. Family is the foundation of the society. Na ọdịmma ezinụlọ n'ebe ọ na-adị 103.5 FM bụ ebe anyị ga na-etinye anya n'okwu gbasara ezinụlọ.
Papa, mama na ụmụaka maka ịmata ihe gbasara ezinụlọ sonyelu Classic Lady.
Classic Lady.
Okay, guys, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share. Right, hit the subscribe button right here. Remember to check out this book. It's on Amazon.com. Authored by yours faithfully, Martin Ifeanyi. You rock.